Hi, I'm Jazmine Tirado, the Vice President of K-Four Construction and President of K-Four Tirado Group.
Hi, I'm Kevin. I am the President and the owner of K-Four Construction. The company is just celebrated its 7th anniversary in business. We started out quite small little office space. We just started to elevate, and here we are today.
So I started my career 15 years ago when I was 18, gaining all of that knowledge from when I first started to when I met Kevin, working for him part-time as an executive assistant has definitely been interesting. A young Latina, not really knowing the industry or the pressures that come with it, working in a male-dominated industry it definitely prepped me, made me have a thicker skin. Definitely also gaining the knowledge on how to run an office, how to have systems. I was always an organized person. I always liked things in order. And no matter what I ended up doing in life, I wanted to help. So working as an executive assistant and continuing to work my way up as the CFO, I do have a lot of project management and finance experience. So I've used those skills to continue to elevate myself. And of course, having the support of Kevin has been super instrumental in my career, not only to push me as an individual, but to create those opportunities and allow me to think outside the box where I can be beyond what I see for myself. Growing, I have also realized that, it's not about just growing a business. I have to continue to grow myself, grow my mindset. Throughout my journey, I have definitely dedicated myself to be able to grow in different ways where it has allowed me to fill the roles that I have gotten the opportunity to have. One advice that I would give the young women in construction is never allow anybody to make your sky a ceiling. Continue to believe in yourself, especially on days where you may not see the light at the end of the tunnel. Those emotions will subside. And if you just continue to believe in yourself and to progress, and it's about the little steps. You don't want to worry about the big milestones because one door will always lead you to the next. Well, I believe that fostering relationships with the women in construction is super important. Being a young person starting this industry 15 years ago, at 18, I was in an environment where I knew nothing about support groups, organizations like the BRI. I was isolated for 7 years until I decided to want to expand and grow and go onto the commercial side of the industry. I then started to realize that there were other women in construction. I'm not from New York, so I didn't have friends or anybody to kind of guide me through. So meeting new people or learning what the industry is really about was really, really hard. Until 7 years later, I then met somebody in the National Association of Women in Construction, where I am now the Vice President. And it's important because in days that I needed the extra support, days where I would go into the bathroom and cry, days that I just wanted to give up, it would have been nice to have other women that I could relate to, that I could talk to. And at the end of the day, it's about a sisterhood. It's about leaning on one another and being able to support each other and help as well. We're all in the industry to grow. And having those organizations and a lot of other ones that I have been in, being that support for somebody is important because I definitely needed it. So I want to make sure that I continue to inspire and to just tell people about my story because the proof is in the pudding.
Technology. I'm in this business 40 years. Before the past 40 years, I've I came from an era of fax machines and typewriters, and to here we are today, emails and Zoom calls, and that's one of the things that we had to, an old timer like me had to get used to.
How AI will, it's slowly seeping into the industry. It's creating the processes to become quicker, more systematic, and it'd be interesting to see how it continues to grow and help the industry kind of continue to progress in its in the building and in the back end office for sure.